the first video of this channel, so you guys got bear with me a little bit here. I'm a reseller. I'm up here up north in New York, not New York City, New York State. I've been doing this since last year, December last year, so it's been a full year of reselling. Now, whether it's part-time, full-time, I don't know. It's just been going back and forth, back and forth. I worked a full-time job last year, well, this past year for like half the year, so it is what it is, I guess. After that, I've just been doing reselling. So today, I do got some things I can show you what I do resell. This is from, I think it was from 2 days ago. Yeah, so there was a listing for 61 action figures, and I went and bought them. These were on Facebook, but there's 61 action figures here of all different sorts. Some of them are actually vintage, if you can see to the package. I bought these for $30 total for all 61 of them, so that's a good deal. Take a look. I mean, there's a lot of different ones in here. Got 2 other bags over there full, and that's just half those. So mainly what I do resell is stuff with like toys, DVDs, Blu-rays, anything like that. So I list on Mercari and I list on eBay. December of 2022, I started selling on eBay, but halfway through the year, I think it was like halfway through the year, they sent me a message saying I was suspended because I was selling way under the market value, I guess is what you would say for it. If something was selling on eBay for $10, I'd price it as like $5 and just sell for a couple of dollars. And I got suspended for a long time. Let me go ahead and show you what's in this box. This here I went and picked up today. I paid a total of $40 for them all. There's 24 in here, but I know there's a couple in here that aren't, say, 100% great. So this first one right here would be a comic. As you can see, it's a G.I. Joe comic, but there's writing on the front, like some scribbles right here. Other than that, they're pretty good. This one right here it actually cost 60 cents at one point. But let's see here, I got 3 of these, or I got 2 of them like that have scribbles and writing on them. Looks like they're mostly G.I. Joe. These 2 here, they don't have the covers on them. So I'm gonna have to do what I can do with this. Now with the rest of them, they're all in pretty good shape. So they're, like I said, there's a total of 24 of them here. But normally when you find comics on the internet or anything like this for a big group, they're not that old, and these are from like the 80s. So I mean, you guys can see which ones these are if I show them up just like that. So what I'll do is I'm gonna do a special cleaning with a dry cloth, but I'll wipe them down and get all the dust off, and then I'm gonna take pictures of them and get them posted. I'll probably put these ones on eBay and Mercari, do a cross listing there. Those are only 2 platforms I really sell on right now, just because Mercari is not much of a hassle. Mercari is one of the easiest selling apps you can sell on, and so that's why I prefer that. They do all the shipping stuff. All you gotta do is put the weight and the dimensions in, and boom, the rest is them. So that's why I like using them. Mercari's selling rates is pretty much the same as eBay's, except it's just easier. eBay, I'm hoping they sell quickly rather than sitting here, but I'm probably gonna look for the cheapest or the lowest amount or the lowest listing price, and then go like $1, $2 underneath of it, because I only paid $40 for all these, and there's 24. So if I can double it, it's fine, because I didn't have to drive that far to actually get them. So I'll go ahead and show some of these what they are here, so you guys can actually see. They're actually pretty decent. I'm gonna set them up here so I don't mess them up. There's another one. I think they're mostly just G.I. Joes. This one got some ripping right here. Not that big of an issue. I mean, it is, but it's not really that big. They're not graded, so what's the matter? I mean, some of these could probably be graded. That one's a pretty nice one. I know when I was using the Google Lens, when I was looking at the pictures online of a lot of these, yes, it was off of Facebook Marketplace is where I got them. But I was using the Google Lens, and I was taking pictures of them. The way I do it is whatever it comes up on is eBay listing, I half that and then I average it out. So the lowest I'm going to get off these is probably about $200. So $200 on my 40, that's not that bad. With that being after Christmas, people are going to start buying for themselves now rather than everybody else. Right before Christmas, 2 weeks before Christmas, up to, say, the second week into Christmas, up to Christmas, that whole 2 weeks, I didn't really have but like 4 orders, I think 4 or 5. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So now things are starting to pick up. Earlier, I had only Macari orders, which were, it was a DVD, a Squishmallow, and what was the other item? Oh yeah, 2 Pokemon cards and a bundled lot, which I love bundle. I love bundle lots on the card. They work so well. So earlier at the beginning of the video, I'll show you those 2 bags. These are the other 2 bags with the rest of these figures in them, if you guys can see this. So this was a part of that 61 figure lot. Ba-doom, da-doom. Now the reason why I'm getting into, or I've gotten into these, is because back in August sometime, there was an ad, or not an ad, but a listing on Facebook Marketplace, and I seen like 4 totes full of like Transformer toys. Like it was Transformers, Avengers, Spider-Man, all them Batman, all that stuff, all those play sets and type of things. They were in these 4 totes. And they said, oh, send an offer. So I sent an offer. I was like, $50. I'm just going to randomly do it. They probably rejected it. No, they actually offered, they took the offer of $50. So I drove an hour away in a little car, a little Nissan Versa. I picked up, like I got there, and I seen the 4 totes sitting there. But I got out of the car, and I was looking, and there ended up, it was like 8 or 9 totes rather than just 4. So I asked the person, is it 4 totes or is it all the totes? And she said, it's all the totes. So I was like, all of them for 50? And she said, yeah, I'm just wanting to get them out of my basement or my garage. I'm like, okay. So I tried it. I had to shove 8 totes worth of cram pack. I mean, they were piled above the tote line, way above it. But I'm like, how am I supposed to get all 8 of these totes in this little Nissan Versa? That was trouble. But I got them home. I was literally squished in the car like this, trying to up to the windshield. I mean, I had them packed in the trunk all the way up. I had to take some of them out of totes and dump them into the back of the car. But that's a long story. But anyway, all these toys and everything, after I got them looked up and everything, there was well over $6,000 worth of just vintage toys, all of it. It was just ridiculous. And it took me a good month to get these things cleaned, pictured, listed, and everything, because I didn't know much about these toys. So that was a pain in the butt. That's how I ended up getting into the whole action figure and toy part, because when I first started listing on eBay, when I first started listing 1 year ago, actually, if this is the anniversary, is today, but I started by listing a box of random stuff that I had. I literally had like a DVD. I think I had a horseshoe, a couple of random hats, and a pair of boots. That's what I started with. Then when I got those sold and I got the cash back, I went to a yard sale and I bought more DVDs and kept on going like that. I literally only, everything I made from eBay when I began from it, I just cashed out, went and bought more stuff, and just kept on snowballing it. And now I'm up here. Now, in the next video, I will take you down to the basement and show you the different stuff I have down there, because it's piled up, but it's inventory. It's inventory, but I'll take you down there and show you in the next video. This video is just pretty much the pilot of this channel. I think you guys will end up liking this after a while, because I'm going to give you guys some info that beginners, they don't have, that I didn't have when I first started. And that would have been a very well things to know when I started off, that I didn't know, that I can tell you guys now. So subscribe down below if you'd like to, comment, whatever.